Hey guys, it's Brandon here, and today we're gonna be going over a shoot and a concept breakdown that we did for Girls Night, aka a Valentine's Day shoot. This was crazy. The concept really helped just to align some of the different things that we wanted to hit, and let's talk about it. So the first thing that I want to go over is set design. All right, like the preparation behind this shoot was a little bit more than we're used to, but it was so great to get out of that comfort zone and allow everything to just unfold. The first thing that I want to talk about is, if you notice the photos, they were a thing where we had the background like that pink real velvet type curtain, and that allowed for us to create a scene where it was almost like a room, but just to kind of enclose the models and the girls in how we shot it. And we created like an L-shaped bracket for the backdrop stands to then enclose them with the curtains, and that just came out really smooth, and it really essentially made it look like a room. And that was one of the things that I wanted. Girls night, kicking it at home, having a good time, gossiping on the phone, like all of those little things we wanted. And as the set, it was the small things like the teddy bear, the rugs, and even like little furs that we had on the sheets and the curtains, and even the pillows. Those are all the little things that help add to the concept, add to the look. It wasn't that it was over the top or dramatic, it just helps to really bring the energy and the aesthetic together. And the second thing is the lighting. Y'all know me, I love a real dramatic and creative style light when I can. And this is one concept that I really just let the leash go, if you will, and I really allowed myself to kind of think about some of the ways that I wanted these images to be portrayed, and lighting really helps us do that. This was a 3 to 4 light setup that I jumped between sets for. For my lighting setup, one of the first ones as my key light was an octagon with a grid on it. That helped me to separate and keep the light from spilling onto the background and up on around the set. The second light that we utilized was a strip box that's facing upwards and then down back towards the backdrop. And that really just allowed for us to get a nice separational light while lighting slightly parts of the back of them and a little bit of the backdrop. So it was perfect to kind of add in and just create that depth and separation. Now the third light that I loved using, and y'all know I can't help it, and when I can, I'm gonna use some gels, I'm gonna get a little bit creative, which was my color. Okay, that third light was used with a strobe and a 95-degree reflector, a cone if you will. There's a few different names that we used, but the one interesting thing about it when I added the pink light was I didn't want something super dramatic, casting all on the background and creating shadows and just overly using that pink light and that color. So what I did was I grabbed a V-flat, and that V-flat helped me to then bounce the light into the board and then back onto the models and parts of the backdrop in the scene. And that just kind of helped to add a little bit of a soft pink hue to the set. And I think it came out great. And sometimes you don't want to overdo those colors, especially when you want to separate them and their skin tones with the lights that you're using. So that was like one of the things that I noticed that I kind of wanted to make sure that it came out that way. Just to add to it. Sometimes we can overdo it with certain lights, and I didn't want to do that either. And the last thing I want to say is preparation. That is literally one of the biggest reasons why we got this shoot done. Down to the set design, the outfits that we chose, the color concepts, everything came down to preparing. So if you're not preparing for your shoots in depth, make sure you are, especially for these type of concepts when there's so many moving pieces. We had some of the set design that was like a must-have for the concept and the shoot. And so those things really help you to prepare and make sure that when you get to the shoot day, you're not guessing. You've gone over your research, you've done your homework, and you've made sure every part of the shoot matters. That's pretty much it, guys. We're gonna continue to rewrite the industry one shoot and workshop at a time. Till next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace.